Loki convinced Baldur's own brother to kill him with a dart of mistletoe. Every god revered Baldur, immune to harm from all known threats, but Loki unearthed a single overlooked weakness. He crafted a dart from mistletoe, an innocent plant omitted by the protective spells. With a whisper, Loki handed it to Hr, Baldur's blind twin, for a game. The dart flew, and the god of light fell in an eternal darkness.
Do you believe in untouchable heroes?
Kali once danced on Shiva's chest, wild with madness, soaked in demon blood. In her fury, she'd lost herself, her power nearly consuming the world. Shiva, ever calm, lay down in her path, the god's body a living altar. With her first footfall on him, she awoke from rage, love coursing through her. This divine dance reminds us of passion's peril. Unchecked, it devours all.
Can anyone tame their flames without losing themselves?
Osiris was slaughtered. His brother Set tore him into 14 pieces, scattering them across Egypt. Isis, his grief-stricken wife, embarked on a perilous journey to reclaim each piece of her beloved husband. She gathered the fragments, painstakingly reassembling Osiris's broken body. As she worked, her magic resurrected him, but only long enough to conceive their son Horus. With Osiris's spirit finally at peace, Isis's labors ensured his legacy lived on through their child.
Was his resurrection enough to bring him peace?
Kumo loved her mortals so much that she devoured them whole. This Japanese spider woman, bathed in the moonlight, seduced the lonely and the desperate, weaving webs of sweet promises. The moment they surrendered to her embrace, her true form emerged, a terrifying creature cloaked in shadow and silk. One bite, and her once lovers vanished, leaving only echoes of their cries. Her appetite was insatiable, driven by centuries of yearning. And so, her tale warns, beware the allure that consumes.
Could you resist her deadly charm?
Kumbhakarna, the mighty giant, was cursed to sleep for most of his life. When he asked the gods a simple boon for endless feasting, his rival Indra's jealousy twisted the request. The gods distorted his wish, sealing him into a deep slumber lasting eternally. Only once did he wake briefly, to a world on the brink of war and disaster. His colossal hunger and strength were unleashed for just a day, leading to chaos.
Do you think any dream could rival such a fate?
Echo wasted away into nothingness, leaving only her voice behind. Once, she was a lively nymph, a favorite of the gods. But her charms led to her downfall when she distracted Hera to cover Zeus's adulteries. Hera's wrath fell upon Echo, cursing her to only repeat the words of others. Then, she fell in love with Narcissus, but could never express it. In despair, she faded until she was just an echo, forever haunting the earth.
Is there a moment when silence became your only option?
Loki handed Baldur's brother a sprig of mistletoe, knowing it was the only thing that could kill him. Wrapped in jealousy and deceit, Loki watched as the innocent weapon flew from his brother's hand, striking the beloved god. All the other gods had promised not to harm Baldur, but Loki's malicious ploy found a loophole. The heavens wept as Baldur, the light of Asgard, fell forever silent. And now, does a mere plant hold the power to remind us of betrayal's cost? Loki gave birth to an 8-legged horse after taking on a most unusual form. To deceive a giant builder, Loki transformed himself into a beautiful mare, luring away the builder's stallion to sabotage the construction of a mighty wall. Eventually, the mare, now pregnant, delivered Sleipnir, the swiftest steed of them all. Odin soon claimed the magical horse, riding it through the skies.
But would you dare ride a horse born from mischief and deception?
Thor faced the impossible, a giant cat so heavy, not even the mighty god could lift it from the ground. As he strained, an audience of giants laughed, mocking his strength. But each humiliating ordeal was more than test and sport, it was a deception woven by the trickster king, Utgara Loki. Every challenge, an illusion meant to dwarf the thunder god's pride. In truth, the cat was Jormungandr, the world serpent he was destined to battle. Ever been judged by a trick? Odin's steed, Sleipnir, ran with 6 legs, defying the god's end. In the shadow of Ragnarok, while flames devoured worlds, Odin held fast to his loyal, multi-limbed horse, charging into the chaos. The world serpent Jormungandr writhed beneath them, Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, loomed close. With every stride, Sleipnir moved faster, a supernatural fusion of grace and power, even as the sky fell into night. Norse legends say the 6-legged horse outpaced destiny itself, refusing defeat. Did you know he still rides in myths? Dionysus turned a band of greedy pirates into dolphins for eternity. When they kidnapped him, mistaking him for a rich ransom, the god revealed his true nature. Vines coiled up the mast, and wine flooded the decks, leaving the pirates trapped and terrified. In a panic, they leaped into the sea, where Dionysus' wrath reshaped them. They emerged as dolphins, forever bound to the ocean's depths. So, next time you spot a dolphin, will you wonder if it swam under a divine curse?